hurry. We'll do
So-
a little bit now, and then we'll go for lunch.
That's right. So this is November 11th, 2015, and we're celebrating Veterans Day
Right.
by doing the great Bible handoff from Rita to Debbie.
Show the
And
Bible.
here's,
Okay, let's show the Bible.
yes,
And you look at
So-
some of those pictures in there of the saints.
we're not sure how old this Bible is. Would you have a guess? But it's been in the
Aunt
family.
Marge has a guess. Aunt Marge has
No, I wouldn't have a guess, but I just know that
What are some of the older dates in the book?
we just pressed all our flowers in there.
It's over 150 years old. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
Well, how old would Dad be? How old would Dad be?
He would be 100 and
1898.
Oh my gosh.
19. No, that's old. No, these are older. Oh, here, what's that?
Imagine.
That's 1919.
Imagine the stories that Bible has seen and heard. We're gonna.
Out to the farm. I mean, it's been there.
So,
Always up in the attic.
Catherine Fernhorst.
so our goal today is to get as many of those stories out of you,
Dad was
and you,
And you, and you.
and you, and you.
So he would be 114.
114.
Who,
Dad would be?
who was that?
Yes, 114. Dad would be
1901.
Because he was born in 1901.
Oh, okay. Now hold up the picture that you three are arguing about, trying to figure out who your mother is,
Hey, get over here.
and let's have you point to Grandma Ellen.
Grandma Helen.
Well, see, I think it's the baby. It's what it says on the back.
Okay.
She's not the baby though, because Johanna and Mom were the two oldest ones.
Quarterfoot Friday.
And
Well, let's
then-
start with this one. This one, if this one is Sister Margaret, this is Sister Margaret.
Okay, I can buy that. They look the
They
same.
look identical. Okay?
Yes.
Yes.
This one I would call our mother because she looks like Rita. Okay?
Let me get that reaction again.
This is Sister Margaret. She was very pious. And this one
Oh,
is
gee.
Aunt Johanna. Because she is very serious and she was the older one that had to take care of everybody.
Oh,
And
Johanna was?
She is Mary Tremaine.
Johanna had to take care of
You think
everybody.
it's Mary?
No, you think it's Mary?
Well, what happened to Mom? Well, Mom's not the baby.
Mom, Johanna, Sister Margaret, and Mary.
But I've always seen
And
older
if you really
pictures.
want to
I knew this was going to be fun. I just didn't think it would start in the first 2 minutes.
We're gonna. You ask Margaret Barnes if you want these straight.
Oh, we should have invited her.
Oh my God, you would never.
This
got
is
her.
my mother, that's Mom, and that's Johanna. Johanna's the one with the
So
big.
who's this?
And
That's
this
Sister
is
Margaret.
John, and this is Rita.
Oh,
Let's show me.
And
Oh, yes.
Here's Debbie with the ringlets.
oh, look at her.
And we just saw Chub. No, not Chub.
Ciao.
Chub Bill.
Here, hold that picture up a little closer. I want to see all those people.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Chub Bill
Oh,
was.
is that everybody?
Who's that, a Donahoe?
This is Aunt Tessie, who I was named after.
Oh, really?
And-
Tell me a story about Aunt Tessie.
She was very particular. And,
Just like you?
Yes, similar. And she worked at the bank. She had a lot of money. And when I was in nurses training, I had to come home to sign because I was going to inherit a lot of money.
Wait, what bank?
At the Reedsburg Bank. They did
Oh.
all their work at the Reedsburg Bank. And she then, when she got put in a nursing home, and so the first money they took was what I inherited.
Oh, I
So
see.
I never did
Yes.
get anything.
Oh,
Did she make really good cookies?
No.
No, that was Aunt Mary Donahoe.
Oh.
so was Aunt
Tessie
Tessie older than
All right, now
Grandpa?
No,
let's
she
see,
was
let's
the
see this.
younger one. of
Younger
the
one. Okay.
3 sisters from Chicago.
She was a very little
Always.
skinny.
So
Yes.
how many were in that family then?
12.
In Grandpa's family?
Yeah.
No,
This
it's
is his
Grandpa
aunt.
Matt. Grandpa
Oh,
Horton.
this would be Grandpa's Aunt Tessie.
Aunt Tessie, Aunt Delia, Aunt Carrie, and Tessie, 3 of them. And they always came to visit us.
And there were 12 in that family.
Yes.
Debbie, did you bring your big book?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And
got
they
the family
never-
picture there at the 12.
They didn't enjoy the farm,
And they
they were
didn't-
just looking for the dust.
And they put it in
No, that was Agnes.
Well, Mom would make us dust everything. Jeez.
Now let's see.
We would dust and then we'd have to dust some more.
One day I walked up to the attic and went through my mother's old bins. Albums filled with pictures showing where we have been. Seeing pictures of my grandpa when he was just a boy. Baseball mitt on his hand, his face filled with joy. Pictures of my grandma holding in her arms
The campfire, and we hand this book around, and everybody reads a question, and then everybody answers it. So I created my own book of questions just for today's talk, and so I thought I'd start by asking you the first one, okay? And here it is. What was the most rebellious thing you did as a young person?
I was such a good girl, I don't remember doing anything wrong.
Marge, was that true?
Can't ask her, she's a rebel.
Is she telling the truth? Was she a goody two-shoes?
She was pretty good.
Okay.
The worst thing I did,
Well, in that case, then tell us the most rebellious thing that Marge did. Or you can chime in too, Marge, because I know there must be a story there somewhere. Okay, go ahead.
Where she took the butter and
yes.
squeezed the butter.
She was mad
Watched the butter go through her hands when our folks were at a visitation the night before. And then it got cold, and so her fingerprints were still on it. And in the morning, my mom was making bread, and she was scolding you. And then finally you were crying, and she took the butter. She said, "Put the damn butter in the bread." And I'll never forget that. Do you remember that?
Well, yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah, she was showing us how butter would go through your fingers.
But I think that they said, I thought Mom set it down in front of my dad, and my dad put it over in front of me and told me
Told
to
you to
eat
eat
it.
it,
That's
right?
right.
And you started crying. And she got
And I
tired.
spit it in the toilet and floated.
No. She took the butter and threw it in the bread. They're probably the best bread we ever had.
I can still
Okay.
I
see
can
it.
still see her, that finger. We were just fascinated.
But I was entertaining you two.
Yeah, because they were
but
gone
I
so
remember
weak.
something rebellious that I did.
Okay.
I mean, I just, with Teresa. She just made me so mad. And we just fought like you can't see
Then we'd end up with blood on the way to
Okay.
We just were awful.
what he was supposed to do.
Oh,
Because she would come into my closet and take the blouse that I had ironed
yeah.
before I went out to milk cows.
Art, you got the next one. Okay, Art, just ask one of those questions in there that you think would be an interesting conversation.
Oh, is that what I was supposed to do?
Yes, that's why I handed it to you. Hand it back to Deb. It's her turn.
I'm supposed to ask them?
Yeah, just pick a question, just like we do Book of Questions. And her, what were things falling down her long johns? What are they called again? Bloomers. Snuggies. That's it.
Yeah, dance.
Where? Where was the dance held?
Boston. London Station.
How would you have gotten up to Boston?
With a car.
Okay.
Mom had a car too.
But Grandpa Dan? But, Grandpa Dan. I never saw him dance.
What?
Oh, Grandpa Dan? Oh, Sheila. Mom goes, Remember?
Well, not, as we got older, no, but in his younger days, he did.
Okay. Hey, I have a question about Grandma Ellen. She was quite a spender or shopper before she got hooked up with Grandma Glenn.
She was, huh?
And then he paid off all her debts.
Paid off all her debts.
Oh, she
He never said a word about it. She
So
told
what
us.
did she spend on? I mean, what did she buy?
Car. Bought his car.
A lot of expensive coat and hat. I remember her telling us about the expensive coat and hat that she had bought that she could never pay off. And a swimming suit that Rita has.
In the box?
You have the
In the
wedding-
box.
Do you have the wedding dress too? Do you have Mom's wedding dress?
Oh, we're gonna get in the box today.
The prison swimming suit. The strap black and red swimming suit that was made out of wool.
Out of wool?
Yeah, and I wore that at Devil's Lake.
And they said,
Thank
look
God
at
I didn't have any boots because it just hung down. As it got wet, it would pull off.
And is that when they said, look at the suit Horkins got on?
No, they'd say, look at the socks she has on.
Somebody told me one time that Grandma Ellen said that Grandpa was really good at bed.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh.
we were always told.
Well, what did they tell you?
He didn't tell me, he told Marge, or she told Marge.
Marge?
Marge told me.
Well.
Hurry up, my battery's running.
Okay, something about, I never see my folks kiss and hug. Yeah. And she says, yeah, but he's really good in bed.
Realize that we are not by ourselves at all. There's a family tie that binds us. It is bigger than ourselves. Joined in blood and heritage. What a wonderful gift from God. The blessings of our family ties. Looking at Mom and Dad's wedding brings to life the joy they found as they pledge their love as one. I almost hear church bells sound as photos turn to color, seeing siblings begin their lives, flipping through those picture books, seeing memories come to life. Birthdays, pets, and picnics, vacations in the car. Family time is time that binds, it shows us who we are.
I was called DeBra.
Because I never noticed that my dad had a big nose.
Big boobs.
Oh, really?
And
And I didn't have any.
that's when you had to wear falsies.
I did.
You had a nose.
No, I had to wear falsies.
No, you didn't wear falsies. We put Mom put socks inside. You put socks inside the bra.
Well.
Well,
And
she probably got falsies, but mine were socks.
I really had a pair of falsies.
Yeah,
but
you did,
still
but
have
I
them.
did.
You keep everything, don't you? When we get home, take that box out with all your stuff.
Just get her.
Yes. Yes. I want to go home and look in the box.
Yeah, let's go home and look at the box.
She's gonna find that.